Carson on the right, you got Jason Giammi on the left, yourself. You can see it's set up. Really don't have a problem with either one. I mean, just comfortable, athletic. Hands are carried a little high, maybe a little close to your head, but not really a problem with where you're starting from. As we start to move forward, you start to see how things start to break down, and especially when we get to, let's get to clip 3 for both of you guys. And you can see right here, again, not a whole lot's going on, but then we move and we go to clip 4. Now you can see where your hands started here by your back ear, okay, and then they went from here all the way to here, okay, which again, it's a little bit outside your back shoulder, but I don't really care so much about that. You can see his hands have been quiet throughout. Now they're inside the circle. As we start to progress, you're going to start to see a disconnect between your hands and your body. So how immediately their hands drop. Now I've basically got shoulders. You can see my 2 angles that we have here, where you were at this angle, and looking at his shoulders, there's a little bit of drop in his, but not nearly as much. And you see your hands are dropping behind you. You can see how you've pretty much barbed on this front arm, and you're almost straight. As you can see, he's going to have a little bit more break in that arm, considerably more. Now you can see his weight starting to kind of distribute going to the front foot, and here you can see his feet are even where your feet are diving. Great example of the side of that mat to be able to see the differences of where your feet started and where they're at now. So we start to move forward, and let's jump ahead. Now we're at position 5. Now with position 5, you can see his head and chest start to square up to the ball. Your head and chest are not square to the baseball in the fact that he's down and over the ball. You're up and away. You can see your position and your weight already up and away. So you're immediately at contact. Your hands are going to be moving in and out of the zone. So we get to position 6, which is at contact. Okay, you can see this opening in his arms right here. Okay, watch this opening in his arms and see how far his hands are away from his body, where your back elbow is literally tucked against your side. Now when we start to progress in frame by frame, now see how your elbow hugs against your body and how he gets through the ball, and he still has this opening through his hands, which is meaning he still has extension. You can see where you go through. Now you're coming off the ball while he's continuing to stay through the zone. Okay, and then even right there with frame 7, you can see how you've already started rolling over and letting go with your top hand. We're on the top right. You can see Giammi stand through the zone and stand strong through the baseball. Thanks, buddy.